Oklahoma State Cowboys. Pistol Pete and the Paddle people are ready. This is a great environment. We've been tracking this matchup for weeks, thinking about a possible top 5 collision. Both teams have done their part, and now here we are, as we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on the winners of 9 straight, the Oklahoma State Cowboys. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. And the Buffaloes will kick this away to get us going. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On first down, it's play action. And look, he's going to take a shot right away. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Well, the first play of the game, the defense comes up with a turnover. Good job of mixing up their coverages, showing one look, going to another. I think they confused the quarterback. He puts it right into coverage, and they're able to capitalize.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. He's running out of time here. Contact as he threw it. It is intercepted. It's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Well, this isn't exactly how we envisioned this game getting started. You see an interception early, you're thinking, okay, great opportunity, bang, they throw an interception right back. So everything is even, we can start all over, and the offense comes back out on the field.
And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Oh, that one's picked off. Touchdown, Buffs. And the defense adds 6 from the interception return. And the interception taken to the house, a big 6, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. Let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
7, Oklahoma State, 0.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Cowboys offense is back out on the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick 6, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Extending the play now. They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. Quarterback doing it with his legs.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Makes the catch downfield. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to a plus 40.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
The Cowboys lining up here on 1st and 10. They're going to run it. Breaking tackles. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. It's a quick grab. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain in that short throw.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route. You'd prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
That catch makes it a more manageable 3rd down. The quarterback making some changes at the line. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Pulls it in. It's Verrier. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a 1st down.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a 1st down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Cannot escape, and down he goes.
The middle linebacker is the quarterback of the defense. This time, the coordinator decides to blitz him, and it works. Good job by bringing him and getting to the quarterback.
We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
Eighth play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And he pulls in the catch. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
And the Cowboys looking to cash in this red zone trip. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Quick catch over the middle. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Looking to throw it again. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Cowboys. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Turner looking to make a play here. It's a fumble. The returner loses the football deep in their own territory.
That is an incredible job by this kickoff coverage team. You don't see many turnovers on kickoffs, but they just gifted their offense with a bonus possession.
And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. They finally corral him at the 1.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. But I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
So just 1 for 3 in red zone trips so far. They come up on 2nd and goal. Running a quarterback sneak here. He'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. Now they line up to kick the extra point. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Return starts from inside the 5. When he's got some space here. On the move. It's a foot race. Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. What a highlight moment. The kickoff taken all the way back for a touchdown.
Man, a kick return for a touchdown is one of the most electrifying plays in football. Everything has to align right. Great blocks. Return man hits the crease just like he did there. Then he's off to the races. By the way, if I'm the kickoff coverage team, I don't know if I'd be kicking to this guy anymore.
Set to kick it off.
So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Oklahoma State offense takes the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Using his legs here. And it works. The first down to the 35.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
I know this guy believes in his receivers, and I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there. But throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
This should be the last play of the quarter.
3:25.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. He fires this throw. It is intercepted. He's got some room and some blockers here. Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Colorado. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
And the point after is right down the middle.
Colorado 21,
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back.
Number 17 set to kickoff.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
Oklahoma State Cowboys will take over 1st and 10.
And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. The pocket breaking down. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. He'll earn the 1st down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And like the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice 1st down.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Breaks loose at the 40. They're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid gain for a 1st down.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards in a 1st down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Catch hauled in here over the middle. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And now the handoff. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
The Cowboys have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback looking to scramble.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. The pre-snap motion from the offense. They'll hand it off. And the Cowboys are moving quickly down the field.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? Change of pace, now looking to throw the football. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
The Cowboys are in the red zone. Looks right for a quick completion. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cowboys.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he knocks through the PAT. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. That one sails out of the back of the end zone with the touchback. Here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. They'll get him, but he put the spin cycle on that defender. Wow.
By the tight end. Gain of 23 on the play. And that's a
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. On the ground, it's Strong. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. And he drops back in the gun. Lets it go quickly. Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield. Finally brought down, but this is a big play. Moves the ball down to the 21.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Here's the second down play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his 2nd interception in this game so far. Obviously, reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
And the Cowboys offense is back out on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. They bring him down right at the 20.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Looking to pass here on second down. Catch made on the left side. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
First down here for this offense. I'll flip back to the QB. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off here. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
And the Cowboys line up on 1st and 10 now. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Oklahoma State.
Okay, ready?
Second down after that run on the previous play.
3:25.
Quarterback drops back. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. And he goes down, but the important thing, it's enough to move the sticks in a fresh set of downs.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch made on the out route. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
Shotgun empty backfield on 2nd and inches. And the quarterback dropping back. Catch made by the tight end. Got space, looking to score. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. Strong game by this quarterback.
Oh, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
PAT puts him in front by 7. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. Backed up this close to their end zone in the final minute. Let's say they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He'll take a deep shot here. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it.
Boy, oh boy, Chris, this quarterback is getting way too loose with the football. He's already thrown an interception on the last series, almost has another one here. He's got to start taking better care of the football.
Quick throw to the left. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Boy, this quarterback is living on the edge. Remember, he threw an interception in the last drive. Thought he might learn from that. Instead, he throws the ball right back into coverage. I thought he threw another pick. He better change the way he's playing the game or he's going to cost his team a game.
Running out. He'll take a deep shot here. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Catch made down inside the 20. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a 1st and goal.
Well, that's got to be a breakdown in coverage or a missed assignment. There's no way that a receiver should be that wide open.
Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half.
Here we go.
And the quarterback will just sneak it here. Touchdown, Cowboys. This offense cannot be stopped. But they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. It's blocked. Picked up by the defense. It's a live ball. Could be a two-point return here. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. The kick mishandled. The ball is loose. Just time enough for one more play in the half. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. And it falls incomplete. They tried for a huge gain there, but that's it for this period. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Cowboys will kick this away to start the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. We get the second half started with a running play. Sockma with a strong tackle there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And it's good for a first down to the 36.
That's a first down for the offense.
Keeping it on the ground here. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they've needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big...
Looking to make a play deep downfield. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Going the other way, can they catch him? Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. And the second effort there will earn him the first down.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
First and 10 now for the offense. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And then first down, right back to the running game. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I tell you what, They have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
They'll try the right here. And that's a solid gain through the defense able to bring him down.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the single back takes the handoff. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs.
Get set, get set.
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. They'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
This is a deflating play for this defense on 3rd and short. Good coverage. They take away all the short routes, but the one person who wasn't accounted for is the quarterback, and he uses his legs to pick it up.
Got it.
And the Cowboys will have 1st and 10 here.
Come on, set.
And now they'll run it on the draw. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up the back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
For the offense.
On the
They're
double.
pounding away with the running game. It's 1st and 10.
In blue. In blue.
They're going to run it here. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Ready, set.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive.
Easy.
He'll ride the back again here. He's got some room. Can he get there? Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the 1st down.
The Cowboys looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. 2nd and goal for the offense. And the quarterback just sneaks it. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point makes it a 20-point lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
Oklahoma State 41. 21.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Finding some room at the 25. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback, he told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
They've got him down out near the 40.
Well, the offense goes with a counter play here, and the defense does a pretty good job of slowing it down. Again, you got to be disciplined on defense. Just when you think they're running on the front side, they run that counter play, and you better be home on the back side.
And he's brought down, but it's a 1st down, spotted near the 41. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
First down sack pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket now. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Looking for a deep completion. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. It's a highlight reel diving catch there.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Oklahoma State 41, Colorado 21.
Got it.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play.
Bang.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Picks up the first, looking for more. Comes out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. This running game has been strong today.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy and keep this quarterback from running.
They'll run it here. Powering through. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Ready.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Let's go.
The shotgun running play call. That's a big hit at the end, but they own a fresh set of downs.
Now you're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job of eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
And the Cowboys will line up on 1st and 10. The defense with more pre-snap movement. The back's got it. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
No gain on the play. Second down coming up.
Okay, ready.
This is the 6th play on the drive. Sticking with the running game. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the fourth quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Touchdown, Cowboys. And this one is getting ugly. So the offense flexing and stretching their lead here in the second half.
Now that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. And they heave it deep downfield. That falls incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Pulls it in. It's strong. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. First down, looking to throw the football. And he's going to float this one to the right side. It's incomplete. He was lucky to avoid a fourth interception in this game. Second down now.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted. Take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
Second down, looking to throw it. Pressure is coming. And this pass is caught. Gets some space around the 30. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain in that completion. And the Buffaloes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. The linebacker shifting around now. From the shotgun, drops back. Caught behind the line. It's strong. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now. All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. They'll try to run this one in. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffaloes.
You know, today's not been their day, but the thing you can always hang your hat on is these guys are still competing. They come up with a touchdown here late in the fourth quarter. Can use that as hopefully some momentum into next week.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Colorado, 28.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, and a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Oklahoma State offense takes the field. They were up double digits at halftime, and they're just continuing to roll, building on the lead here in the second half. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Yeah, I like this call here late in a game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Got it.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today.
On the double.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense.
Lasso. Lasso. Ready.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Ball carrier in space now. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. There's the handoff. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm with the football.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Important 2nd down play coming up. And the quarterback just kneels down. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the quarterback will take a knee. Well, really entertaining one. It was fun one to call. They get the W, Kirk, in a shootout.
Not much to criticize for either of these teams on the offensive side. Well, they put on a great show. But for the two defenses, especially the losing squad, you can't imagine their coach is too